Update 2.4 will bring the biggest boost to Tier 11 this year, with a full 6 new vehicles. We already spoke about the German Heavy and its branch in a separate video. In this one, we'll look at what the other 5 newcomers can do. You'll see they've got plenty to impress you with. The Czechoslovakian heavy ranks will be bolstered by the VZ63P. It's a direct continuation of the branch with all its strengths. Good dynamics, the familiar gun depression, and the trademark autoloader, which can deliver around 1,000 HP of damage in a matter of seconds. Like all Tier 11 vehicles, the VZ63P has its own special mechanic. The adjustable fuse setter takes into account the result of the first shot and improves the characteristics of the second shell in the magazine. The mechanic doesn't have a separate activation key. It operates automatically, and you'll feel the result in every second shot from the magazine as long as the first one connects. Hit without damage, the second shell will get greater penetration. Pierce their armor, the shell will fly with increased average damage. That means if you penetrate with each shot, you can raise damage per minute and make the vehicle even more effective. The mechanic works with all shell types. And fully emptying the magazine will give you average damage of over 1,100 HP in a short space of time. That's an exchange your opponents won't forget in a hurry. The strong frontal armor, in turn, will help this heavy feel at home on the front line. While others wait for the perfect moment to utilize their mechanics, the VZ63P uses its own throughout the whole battle, turning every first shot from the magazine into a chance to strengthen the next. High alpha, great dynamics, and solid survivability. With that set of traits, this Czechoslovak is clearly ready to fight for the title of Best Breakthrough Tank. Extending the Chinese light tank branch will be the WZ219. This light doesn't make you choose between fighting and scouting. Good damage per shot, and the best gun depression of the whole branch. Let it go head-to-head with medium tanks, while its infrared search and track mechanic detects hidden targets. When it is activated, a scan sector appears in front of the vehicle. If an unspotted opponent is revealed in the sector, you'll see a corresponding icon, while the enemy will be notified. The longer the device operates, the more the sector narrows, increasing your view range within the area and further reducing the concealment of moving targets and opponents behind foliage. However, if it detects a target, your vehicle will also become spotted for a short time in response. If you have enough information about your opponent's position and you don't want to reveal your own, all you need to do is deactivate the mechanic in time. The WZ219 is a versatile light tank that gives its team both intel and fire support. There will also be a new addition to the Italian fleet, the CAV-71 medium tank. This speedy vehicle has a gun with the familiar auto-reloading system, but enhanced by the new forced loading mechanism, which lets it reload the whole magazine significantly faster. When the mechanic is activated, the timer for loading the current shell is reset to a fixed value. The mechanism has just 3 charges. It recovers automatically, and much faster when the magazine is fully loaded. This lets the CAV-71 cause the kind of damage in half a minute that will pack off almost any vehicle to the garage. To do so, you simply need to fire the magazine's 4 shells, then use the charges to speed up the loading of another 3. Moreover, the mechanic's operation is not affected by shell order, or external factors and effects like a damaged ammo rack, or stunning by artillery. And if the reload time has already reached the value the mechanic shortens it to, the system won't allow a charge to be used. That way, you won't waste any. Add to that comfortable firing alongside good dynamics, and you get the top representative of the Italian medium tank family, ready to make a real impact on the battlefield. And representing Sweden is the BV-111. Like its predecessor, it doesn't rely on armor thickness, but on bouncy armor angles that its hydropneumatic suspension makes even more effective. The suspension also ensures superb gun depression, allowing the tank to fire from practically any hilly location. On top, this newcomer has 2 combat modes. By default, you get classic Swedish medium tank gameplay, with good mobility and stabilization, plus high alpha and damage per minute. But simply switch to external ammunition feed mode, and the automatic transfer mechanism will start feeding enhanced ammo from external rear boxes. This will reduce the reload speed and top speed, but increase average damage, allowing you to be more effective when the battle slows down a little. The mechanic works with any ammo apart from HE shells, so keep in mind which type of shell you have loaded. You don't need to stop to switch the mode, and it doesn't reset loading. Its current timer adapts to the selected mode, taking into account the minimum threshold. On uneven terrain, this Swede feels on top of the world. If it's positioned right, shells will slide off its turret and hull, barely even scratching the paintwork. And the alternative mode lets the vehicle play even better in situations where high damage per shot is worth more than a few seconds of reload time. Finishing off R5 is the Shugo Tank Destroyer, the logical development of the Japanese branch. Like its predecessor, it has a powerful gun that boasts the highest AP shell penetration in the game, comfortable depression, and rockets. High explosive rockets. They're precise and cause big damage, but the velocity and penetration are low, so try to capitalize on opponents' mistakes. If you combine a rocket with a gunshot, you can deliver a devastating strike. The rockets are perfect both for dealing a lot of damage to paper-thin vehicles and for finishing off opponents. What's more, the tank destroyer feels great on the front line thanks to its noticeably sloped, well-armored cabin. Owing to good survivability, excellent penetration, and solid alpha, the Shugo is effective in any situation. In addition, the vehicle backs up its versatility with a convincing combo of gunfire and rocket strikes. All the new vehicles, like other Tier 11s, have their own upgrades. As you progress through them, the vehicle's mechanics become more effective, and fully upgrading them unlocks unique customization elements. The new vehicles will be among us soon, so start saving XP at Tier 10. If you haven't battled in over 60 days, just log in and grab a heap of goodies. Tier 8 and 9 rental premium tanks, a whole month of World of Tanks premium account, and lots more.